Gabi or taro is one of the most important root crops in the Philippines. Taro is one of the traditional staples in the country aside from rice, corn, and cassava. It is commonly found and grown in tropical places, especially in rural areas, be it in a highland or a lowland. The said taro root crop can be grown through container farming at home for direct consumption after the harvest. However, the difference of the other crops like cassava and sweet potato is that they need a wider space and a direct soil for growing. Further, among other tubers, the taro crop can be stored longer yet retain its good condition when used in food processing. Traditional ice cream cones of today are well known in the prior art of ice cream cone production. Known traditional ice cream cones include wafer cones and waffle cones. Wafer cones and waffle cones are both produced through baking. Although the baking process used in producing traditional waffle and wafer cones have been proven to be valuable in food process globally, still there's a need to have a more cost-efficient alternative over the baking process. And to introduce a new alternative over the baking process, frying process comes interesting. On a note, baking as a process requires more heat energy, and on the other end, frying does not. Further, this huge energy consumption requires more cost. Thus, the present utility model has a primary objective to provide a cost-efficient process of producing an ice cream cone that is generally comprised of taro root composition, which is formed basically through frying process. With this utility model, we just do not save up production cost, but we also save our Philippine farmers. A process in producing ice cream cone from taro roots. First, peeling off the skin of the said taro roots. Next, washing the peeled taro roots. After washing, we go for the grating of the washed taro roots. Having the taro grated, we squeeze off the juice of it. We then flatten the squeezed taro roots into sheet-like form. Right after flattening, we dip the flattened taro roots in boiling water for at least 5 seconds. To dry, we do sun drying for at least 2 to 3 hours. To set, we mold the sun-dried taro roots into cone shape using a molder. Once molded, we air dry the molded taro roots for at least an hour. We now deep fry the said air dried taro roots. And lastly, we will wait the excess oil to drip for at least 5 minutes. After all those steps, the cone is now ready for consumption with the flavor of ice cream you love the most.